Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Once again, today is Monday, the 19th day of May, the year 2025. And as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, talking about yesterday's results, we missed one of our tips. The match involving Roma versus AC Milan was a match that messed us up yesterday. My prediction for that match was over 7.5 corners. But that match failed to produce 7.5 corners. It was very disappointing. We all expected these two teams to do corners, but they failed to do corners yesterday. So that was the match that messed us up yesterday. Other selections went well. Atletico Madrid versus Betis. My prediction was Betis to score at least one goal. Parma versus Napoli. Napoli to win or draw no bet. Juventus versus Udinese over 1.5 goals. Randers vs Copenhagen over 2 goals. Verona vs Como over 1.5 goals. So guys, that was all for yesterday. Today is another day and I've taken my time to come up with very good and well analyzed matches. So without much waste of time, let's get started. So the first match, as you can see here, is from the Israel Premier League. It's a game involving Pizza Jerusalem and Beersheva. My prediction here is Beersheva to win it out of the house at 1.29 odds. So here, I go with Beersheva because this Beersheva team has been very impressive this season. They have a very formidable squad with very good players. They score so many goals. So we should expect them to win it out of the house here at 1.29 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that Beta Jerusalem are fourth on the table, Bisheva are second on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. We can see here that Bisheva has won 4 times. The other fixtures ended in a draw. Now, talking about their current form here, we can see that Beta Jerusalem, their last season matches, they won just once, drew 2 times, and lost 3 times. And then when we look at Hapoel Beersheva away from home, we can see here that their last 6 away matches, they won 3 times, drew 2 times, and lost once. And now looking at the standings on the table here, you can see that Beersheva are second with 74 points. Maccabi Tel Aviv are first with 74 points. So Beersheva want to do everything possible to get 3 points so they can go top of the table. So that's what my prediction here is Beersheva to win either of the halves at 1.29 odds. Next, we have this one from the Estonian Liga. It's again involving Flora under 21 and Nome under 21. My prediction here is over 2.5 goals at 1.23 odds. So here we expect to have 3 goals at least at 1.23 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that Flora are 5th on the table, Nome are 8th on the table, and then look at the head-to-head between these two teams. You can see here that goals have always been produced. Lots of goals have been produced whenever these two teams meet. And now we look at their current form here. We can see that Flora, whenever they play at home, the last 5 matches, they've won 3 times, drew once, and lost once. And you can see here that they score and concede so many goals at home. And then looking at Nome away from home, we can see here that their last 5 away matches, they've won 2 times and lost 3 times. And you can see that they score and concede so many goals away from home. So this match we expect to see lots of goals. These two teams are very good in scoring and conceding goals, and we should be able to have at least 3 goals here at 1.23 odds. Next, we have this one from the England Premier League. It's a game involving Brighton and Liverpool. My prediction here is both teams to score at 1.43 odds. So let's just hope these guys will not play 0-0 today because Premier League teams are very funny. So let's hope they don't play 0-0. So we expect Brighton to score. We also expect Liverpool to score. Let's look into their data. So looking at the data here, we can see that Brighton are ninth on the table, Liverpool are first on the table. Liverpool has already won the EPL title. Now looking at their head-to-head here, we can see here that Liverpool has won 3 times, Brighton 2 times, and Brighton also try to score every time they play Liverpool at home, as you can see. Now, looking at their current form here, we can see that Brighton, whenever they play at home, the last six home matches, they've won three times, drew two times, and lost once. You can see that Brighton tries to score every time they play at home. Now, looking at Liverpool away from home, we can see here that the last six away matches, they've lost two times, won two times, and drew two times. So this part you expect both teams to score. These two teams are very good in scoring goals, and both teams should be able to score here at 1.43 odds. Next, we have this one from the Israel National League. It's again involving Hezliya and Hapoel Peter. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.20 odds. So here we expect these games to produce at least two goals at 1.20 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that Hazley are fifth on the table, Hapoel Peter at second on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, we can see that goals have always been produced almost every time they play. As you can see, they always score lots and lots of goals. Now looking at their home record, you can see here that Herzliya, their last home matches, they've lost three times, drew once and lost, and won two times. And they always score and concede goals at home. Now, looking at Hapoel Peter away from home, you can see here that their last six away matches, they won four times, drew two times. And Hapoel Peter also score and concede goals away from home. So, we expect to see goals. They will expect to have at least two goals at 1.20 odds. Finally, for today, we have this one from the Israel National League. It's again involving Hapoel Saba and Hapoel Tel Aviv. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.22 odds. So here we expect to see goals again. We expect to have at least two goals. Looking at their data here, we can see that Saba are 7 on the table, Hapoel Tel Aviv are first on the table. And when we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, you can see here that goals have always been produced. Every time these two teams meet, they always produce goals. And now we look at their current form here. Talking about Hapoel Saba at home, the last six home matches, they won four times, lost once, and drew once. And then we look at Hapoel Tel Aviv away from home. We can see here that the last six away matches, they won five times and lost once. And you can see that they score and concede lots of goals. So we expect to see goals in this match. These two teams are very good in goal scoring, and they should be able to produce at least two goals here at 1.22 odds. So guys, these are all the matches I have for you today with a total of 3.32 odds. Always remember to bet responsibly. Football can be very funny. Even with the best analysis, anything can still happen. So make sure you bet responsibly. And don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Also remember to join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.